Okay. Let me get this. Beep, bop, boop. Okay. It's gonna do everything on the main monitor today. Ta-da! Oh. Is it unlisted? Oh. Guys, might be unlisted. Oh. Guys, it's unlisted. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Oh. Now it's public. Maybe will it give a notification now? Let's see. Who knows? I'll put this on my drawing tab. I can hear you, Pump Parade. I can hear you. I know you're there. I can hear you. Put that over there. Put this over here. The fuck? Give it to me. Give it to me. No, I want this. Give it to me. Give me that. No, I want big. Okay. Is this good? Yay. Yay. Yeah, I can't play Wings of Fire beta today because I'm banned from Roblox for having the lemons thing in there. Like the whole lemon speech from Portal 2. So now I'm for a day. I was gonna work on stuff, but now I'm doing this instead. Okay, so far we have decided obviously that these things do make sense within Earth biology because they just do. Like that's a eukaryote. These dragons are eukaryotes. And you go from domain, kingdom, phylum, at least. So Eukarya, Animalia, Chordata, because they have a spinal cord. Vertebrate, Vertebrata, Gnathostoma. Class, Osteichthyes, and then subclass Sarcopterygi, order Rhipidistia. And from that point, Rhipidistia splits into Dipnomorpha and Tetrapodomorpha. I was trying to figure out if they split from Sarcopterygi, they're from there, but I think the split that causes Sarcopterygi is Rhipidistia and Actinistia, and the split that causes it is the development of lungs. Coelacanths have vestigial lungs, and I think the thing about evolution is that it's harder to create a new limb. It's harder to create a new limb than to get rid of the limb. So if I put them into Actinistia, it would make sense because they don't have the lungs anymore, but they do have the limbs. But what I'm wanting is an animal that has 8 limbs. And Sarcopterygi has that. They have 4 sets of limbs, 8 limbs. And from that point on, it becomes Rhipidistia, which becomes what we know as Tetrapod. We're from Rhipidistia. And it becomes Tetrapodomorpha, which has the 4 legs. But the things about the Wings of Fire dragons is that they don't have 4 legs. They have 6 legs or 8 legs. And from that point, you have to figure out, well, I think they need something new. I don't know what this section is called after, like, I don't know what Tetrapodomorpha is called. I think it's called like a, oh my god, I wish this yellow border was not on my screen. Don't know why it's here. Don't know why this yellow border is on my screen. You can't see it, never mind. I think it's to remind me that I'm filming. Okay, sure. Crap, on a stick. They're not Tetrapodomorpha because they don't have 4 legs. But if you remember what I said about it being harder to lose a limb than to make a new one, this is why we need to stop at the 8-limb things, because kind of like originally when you think, let's actually load up Ancestral Wiki. So I kind of thought of like pantolin dragons being after the other ones, because you kind of think of it like that because Clearsight goes to there. But I think they are before the Purian tribes. They have 4 wings. Beetle wings have 4 wings. So I have this open because I need to at least get these guys in here. I need to have something to represent the beetle wing. What beetle wing do I like the most? Because beetle wings have 4 wings, so that means they have 8 limbs. So these guys, so we're not doing this directly like from Rhipidistia anymore. This we're filling in from the bottom up now. Kind of. Is there actually Octopodomorpha? We're making up a new thing, by the way. There is no Octopodomorpha in real life. So, that's our made-up thing that they split off from. Because they have 8 limbs. But, is this guy named Beetlewing? I need to find someone's beetle wing that I like. Because I don't like this beetle wing because he's really wide. Like, his face is cool, but he's really wide. This is someone's little beetle wing called Moon the Beetle Wing. I like it. Beetle wing face. Let's see what you guys are saying. No, the thing is about lungs being developed is I'm saying, like, they can be developed, because that's what happened, but you can't, like, you can't undevelop and then develop them again, because the thing about the, I think, coelacanth is that they've already become vestigial. I think. I need to figure it out. So what is it? They also have like the ear thing. I have to consider that these dragons have like mammal ears. They have silly mammal ears. So. Oh, I like these ones. These ones look nice. This one also looks really nice. I like that one. That one's silly. Where's... Come on. I need a picture. I need a picture. I want a picture. Give me a picture. Oh, this is Canine Pestilences. Okay. We're good, Mace Maker. So I'll do that. Can I have it? Can I have your base? Can I have your base? Can I have your base? Beetlewing. Beetlewing, Beetlewing, beep beep beep, Beetlewing, Beetlewing, beep beep beep, Beetlewing, Beetlewing, beep beep beep, beep 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 beep. Copy. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. It's just pure black. Save to my computer. Save to my computer. And here I do this. Okay. So you are the common ancestor for all the dragons, at least. This is what we know. For the most part. So it's like... Still need to figure out what's going on about this, because now I don't think, like, I'm pretty sure it's Rhipidistia. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know what separates that point. Like, what's the difference between Rhipidistia and Actinistia? Who are you? Because they have those really cool hard scales. It's like armor. That's what dragons are like. What separates Actinistia and Rhinoceros? No, Rhipidistia. Rhipidistia. No. Have subclass. Actinistia is a subclass. Rhipidistia is an order. Wait, so is Actinistia like crap? Is it on the same level as Sarcopterygian? Crossopterygian? What's Crossopterygian? Who are you? A lobe-fin fish. What are the characteristics of this? Rough scales. Tail fin, so tail. A notochord. Which also Crossopterygian versus Sarcopterygian. Sarcopterygian. Used to refer to the fish members of the group since the tetrapod above. Definition of the group is expanded. Correct. Okay. Two major living or cross it divides into Crossopterygy and Dipnoid. That's what we were saying, because we were saying that this guy is. No, we're not. We're not saying that. Get out of here. Every fossil species we adds additional clarity to puzzle trying to solve. Modern phylogenetics places Dipnoid sister to Tetrapodomorpha, forming Dipnot Tetrapodomorpha, which is then sister to Actinistia. Source? Okay. I can't focus on that. No. I need someone to tell me in dumbed down terms what the difference between this. Oh wait, look, here's Rhipidistia. Hold up, we said that. Rhipidistia, order Rhipidistia. One major trait of the subclass is the division of the skull into an anterior and ethmosphenoidal unit and a posterior auto-occipital unit. These units are remnants of two cartilaginous templates found in the embryonic cranium. A strong joint unites the two ribs. Who are you? I've never seen you in my life. Tell me, Sarcopterygy. Now you're confusing me. Now you're confusing me badly. This guy is not Dipnoid, and he's not Tetrapodomorphia, and he's not Actinistia. He's Rhipidistia. Rhipidistia becomes, Actinistia is this, like, sister to Rhipidistia. So what's the difference between actinistia and rhipidistia? That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're trying to figure out. Get out of here, coelacanth. This isn't about you right now. It's not about you either, Tetrapod, because it's just not. Where this superclass Tetrapod in the subclass Sarcopter in order to reflect the direct descent of tetrapods from lobe-fin fish, despite the former being assigned to a higher taxonomic rank. So it's saying they're not equal. This is equal. Rhipidistia, actinistia, they're sisters. Why are they different? Rhipidistia, actinistia. Hollow spine. Rhipidistia. Okay, that's why coelacanth is open, because when you open actinistia, you get coelacanth. History. This is from a monotypic taxon. Okay, coelacanth. Okay, whatever. Okay, get out of here. Coelacanth. Rhipidistia. Actinistia. Who are you? What is a choana? It's a nose thing. Passage from water to land. I know that happened. So what we're trying to figure out to classify right now, the ancestor to all of these things, to all of the dragons, they had eight limbs, which were fins, but 8 limbs and gills. That's what they have. So we're trying to figure out where this creature with 8 limbs and gills comes from. Because what I'm thinking, what I was going to go with Rhipidistia is that Rhipidistia splits off into this fictional Octopodomorpha. But now I'm wondering about Actinistia. Because what is in Rhipidistia? What animals are in Rhipidistia? Like, what's the ancestor to it? Because I don't understand about coelacanth, because he would make sense because he has hard armored scales and he has 4 sets of limbs. They share membership with tetrapods. They share membership in this clade with lungfish and tetrapods. Several characteristics distinguish coelacanths from other lobe-fin fish. They possess a 3-lobe caudal fin, also called a trilobate fin or a difistural tail. What is a caudal fin? Is the tail fin. Okay, that's what a tail fin is. So they have three lobes on. Okay, secondary tail extending past the primary tail separates the upper and lower halves of the coelacanth. Centenoid elasmoid scales act as a thick armor. Dragons have thick armor. Several internal traits also aid in differentiating coelacanths from them. The back of the skull possesses a hinge, the intercranial joint, that allows to open its mouth extremely wide. An oil-filled notochord, a hollow pressurized tube which was replaced by a vertebral column early in embryonic development in most other vertebrates. Okay, tell me about a notochord. I learned about this in class, but I don't remember it. It's an elastic rod-like structure from chordate, so we still have that. So after a point, we don't have the notochord anymore because it becomes a chondrocyte thing. Didn't that say something about this? Placed by vertebral column. Spinal column. It becomes a spine. Our dragon things have spines. I don't think the coelacanth gets a spine, like a real spine. He has a notochord. The coelacanth's brain case is okay. He has a really fat brain because it's very small. It's a large cell tissue. They have okay. See, they have a fatty lung or fat-filled single lobes, vestigial lung. That's like a swim bladder. The parallel of fatty organ buoyancy control, specialization for deep water habitats. So I think this thing, yeah, this thing isn't. We're not gonna go down the coelacanth route because they split off, and they are just specifically like these little fishy. Here's Mawisania. They're big. They're very big. They're very, 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 very big. Gynaminosaurus, very big. I don't know how they fit into the puzzle. I think they're some. Here, where are you? Maui Day. Come back here. Are you here? Maui. Sonia. Okay, there you are. Okay, so you're not even relevant. Get out of here. So this is to say that coelacanth is like a Rhipidistia that is just kind of like, I don't know, like what is Rhipidistia is the thing that's supposed to like Rhipidistia. Rhipidistia. Where am I? Yeah, we're in Rhipidistia. Okay. Wait, is that how that works? Oh, Actinistia isn't like a thing, like it doesn't do that. Like it's not synonymous with Rhipidistia in that it's like another little beemong. Like here, let me see if I can open this thing. Extant coordinate classes. Is that also at the bottom? Please, 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 please. Oh, wait, what the freak? brain calming music. Don't need that. No, but they can't be. This is so dumb. Oh my god, this playlist is like a million years long. How about this? Okay. This is good. No, it's not dinosaur because these limbs are a big deal. That's why I'm having trouble splitting them apart. Like, you think they're similar, but that's something called convergent evolution, where something has similar traits, but it's not related. It's not related. Even though it has all these things like a dinosaur or a reptile, it's not related because it has these extra limbs. Especially things that go down Tetrapoda, they can't just make another limb because that uses a lot of energy and usually doesn't work. If you are getting lobotomized. It doesn't work, and it doesn't. You can't. There's no reason for the body to make another. It doesn't need another. It doesn't need it. So that's why it splits off here. This is the important thing. Get out of here, Cindy. So I think this thing goes on here. I think it's Ripidistia. And we have a fictional thing, Octopodomorpha. Tetrapod is a clade. So I think our clade is Octopodomorpha. It's a fictional clade. Call it that. Oh no, 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 no. No! This isn't right, because you can't do that. You can't just, like, put it into the class Reptilia, because reptiles have 4 limbs. You can't do that. You can't do that. They have 4. 4. We need something with 8. You can't, so it's not. This is wrong. This is wrong. It's not. It's like trying to say that it's like he's. Let's go from the ground up. I need all the guys. Need my guys. Come here. Screenshot. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Canvas point needs to be bigger. Oh yeah. With the freak. I'm tired of this shit. Okay. Yes. Yes. You were the one. You were from the beginning. You were just a pawn. Okay. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. I'll think of it. Oh, Mitchie. Another thing to consider is that these things are able to hybridize. I don't know. We'll get to it. We'll get down to it. This music. guys need to hold tight while I get pictures so I can move them around and try and connect them. You guys are probably like really happy now. These pictures. You guys like pictures. It's a cornball. It's a cornball. Okay, good now. Okay. Now for little things to move on. So, what we can say, at least, is that because of the things we've had before, this thing's ancestor, here I need a name. Okay. These guys don't have like visible subspecies either. So each of these are species. And the beetle wing has a 8-limbed gill. However far back. Okay, that's exactly how. Comes from there at least. Okay, we have that. Oh, is the music loud? Whoops. Let me check my values. Oops. Whoopsie. Is this working? I can't hear you. Now can you hear me? Oh. Hello. Are you sure though? Turn down a little bit more. Okay. Didn't know that. You guys gotta speak up sooner. Speak up sooner. Okay. So the thing, beetle wings were here before. Okay, and the creation of silk wings and hive wings aren't directly, like, from them. Like, these guys all came from beetle wings, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that they came from him, it's that they all came from him. Like, it's the equivalent of, like, a coelacanth breeding with something. I don't know how it's possible. It shouldn't be possible. I don't know what the fuck Clearside did. Okay. Wait. No, I see a vision. My brain's crunching right now. We have to think of shared characteristics and how they split. Because, again, you can't just, like, gain gills. So all of them had gills at some, technically, but it's like there's something else. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, here's this. 4 legs, 2 wings, gills, ancestor. That's another good point to start from. I'd say so. So from then on, we have, like... This is like beetle wings. Oh, it says not 4 legs. Whoopsie. I wrote that wrong. It's supposed to be... No, 4 legs, 4 wings. Okay, 4 legs, 4 wings. Gills, ancestor. Okay. Yeah, they're the only ones with the gills. This is true. So, but there was like some 4-winged sea wing thing, like with gills. I'm gonna move him up here at least. Okay. Okay. 4 legs, 4 wings, gills, ancestor. So it's like this weird dragon thing that has these gills. So the thing that starts to separate it, so, I think maybe it's the loss of the gills. Well, the difference between these tribes is that this one has another set of limbs and no gills. And these ones have gills and lose their limbs. So they're different. They're very different. Very different. They also have very different scales, so I'm gonna say that there is that 4 legs, 4 wings, gills ancestor thing, and then how do we process this? Splits off into... I think it's that loss of wings that's important. Like the extra set of wings. But keeping the wings, like they 4 wings, harsh, 4 wings. I'm just gonna, okay, so 4 wings, partial gills ancestor, you. And then we have 4, oh, red text, oops, okay. 4 wings, gills ancestor. Four wings, no gills. Ancestor. Oh, clear sight. You shouldn't have been able to produce viable offspring. That's not how that works. I don't think. Because look how similar they all are. I'm really thinking. I'm really, really, really thinking. Okay, he comes from there. Yeah. You. Yeah, that's where he comes from. And then... let's say maybe like... I need to make this longer. I need more space, just put stuff over the side. Or at least put these guys over there. The thing that splits them is the loss of gills, is what I'm saying. I think. Or maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it's the loss of that pair of wings instead. It was kind of like they... 4 legs, 4 wings. and then one of them, oh god. Why is Sam going over there? Come back, you don't belong. Get over here. Same for you, this isn't for you. Okay. We just need to figure out the trait that splits this. Like, what splits this 4 legs, 4 wings, gills ancestor? Because losing a set of limbs is a pretty big deal. Like, that's a pretty big deal. It's like how, like, I think that's what forms a Draco form. Like, this 8 limbs gills ancestor, I think that's what makes a dragon. Or, not that, it's the 4 legs, 4 wings gills, that's a dragon. That's the Draco form, that is a dragon. But from then on, it goes to, like, this thing. I'm just trying to figure out, would they lose that set of wings or the gills first? Well, more fins help locomote in the water better. So I think maybe they lose the wings first. 4 wings. 4 legs, 4 wings, gills, ancestor. Okay, I don't think this thing is real. I'll put it over there for now. 4 wings, gills, ancestor. Yeah, he's real. But maybe it's more like this. 4 legs, 4 wings, gills. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, it's the same guy. This needs to go. So it's more like it goes, 4 legs, 4 wings. And then he keeps the wings. Oh wait, at this point, if it's wings, they don't swim anymore, so it doesn't matter. Crap. Yeah, 4 legs, 4 wings. Partial gills. Oh god. This is... Why do I look so little? I need to put this down. There we go. Anguish and terror. You keep doing this to me. Okay. Hi. 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 Oh! This is really hard. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. This is the whole thing. They don't just get gills. You have to like, yeah, nothing evolves gills. It just like had them from way before, like from being like way before. So that we're trying to like de-evolve. That's what we're trying to figure out. How do these things de-evolve into what they are? So it's like, I'm just trying to figure out this distinction between the common ancestor of beetle wings and then what we have. And it's not a beetle wing, it's like something different. It's like, think these kind of dragons, but with just 4 wings and gills. That's what it is. 4 legs, 4 wings, gills, ancestor. How does this split apart? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, because that's a lot. Why would something need partial gills? Why would it start losing that, but keep the 4 wings? That's what I keep getting to. So 4 legs, 4 wings, gills, ancestor splits into that, but this also still exists. So this is like that. It like keeps the partial pair wings, but it splits off into that. Here, 4 legs, 4 wings, gills, ancestor 2. So there's like another one. It's different from that. It's different from that. Just further evolved, same thing. Here, this is this. It just has no gills. 4 wings and no gills. This thing starts to have, oh, you can just assume that it has 4 legs. Okay. Like, you can just assume. 4 wings, partial gills, ancestor. 4 wings, gills, ancestor 2. 4 wings, no gills, ancestor. And then we have beetle wing. No, you don't just evolve gills, though. Like, you can evolve little traits, but you don't just do that and stay the same. Like, that's not how that works. You can't just, like, make a new trait in that way, I don't think. It's that big. Like, there's no... Like, even mammals, they kind of went back, so they came from the water, and then went back in the water. They didn't get gills. They just started holding their breath. Yes, we have gills when we're embryos, because that's, like, left over from the further up... I don't know how to explain it. It's, like, further up the taxonomic tree. 1 second. That's, like, kind of what distinguishes some of it. I don't know how to explain that. The gills started from fishy. I'll explain up to this point because anything before that is real life. Okay, so here we are in eukaryote. These are organisms whose cells have a membrane-bound nucleus. That's what defines eukaryota away from prokaryota. Just don't do that. Wait. Wait. I might be getting my taxonomy weird. 1 second. Where's that one picture that I like? It shows it in a way that makes sense. Domains. Okay. These are the 3 major domains of life. Okay. I do not fuck with this music. Okay. I don't. This is eukarya. There's 3 domains. Bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. And those are eubacteria and archaeobacteria. So bacteria and archaea, they're like different from eukarya because they're unicellular. And they're different, so we're not focusing on just eukarya. Eukarya divides into plants, animals, fungus, and protista. We're going into animalia. Animalia is just animal. Animal cell, where do you find it? Oh my god. Please. Please. Animal. Animal. Here, I'll just go back. Animalia. What makes an animal is that they reproduce, they consume energy, they interact with the environment, they have food webs, all of this stuff. And then they divide further into chordata, which means that they has a spine, because some animals don't have spines. So these ones have spines. After that, chordata, they become what we know as fishies that have gills. All chordata, the original chordatas, all had gills, like breathing the water, some kind of thing like that, kind of. Then you get down to vertebrates. So for sure, just like have a spine, okay? After that, you get jawed or jawless. When you get jawed, you get the gnathiforms. And then do you continue getting a skeleton? If no, then you go to cartilaginous fishes, which is like sharks and rays and stuff. Then if you're bony, then you still have gills. Notice how these things still have gills. You have that. And then if these are still fishes, they're ancestors of this. And so then before that, it has the ray fin or the lobe fin, and that's what splits it up. So we're on Sarcopterygy, which is the lobe fin. So everything that you consider like probably like a normal animal is like a mammal, amphibian, crocodiles, dinosaurs, all that, they come from lobe fin fish. And those had gills. Those had gills. And we still form gills in the embryo because of that, because we're from that, and a distinction of that. So we're here to the dragon part where we have the lungs. Rhypids have lungs. Tetrapod. Since they're not a tetrapod, they're an octopod, and you go from there, and we're making up stuff from that point. And we'll have to find names for these things that split them off. Yeah. Because realistically, there's other things in that world that might have hexapod stuff, but they're extinct now. Yeah. But that's how they have gills. And that's why they can't just make gills. They had gills. So. Okay. 4 wings, gills, ancestor 2. 2 full wings, partial wings, gills. And then you lose the wings entirely. Becomes that. So obviously these things could have split off into more stuff, but it doesn't matter because they're not mentioned and they're extinct now. So that's how this is split up. Like this. And that's where we have 2 full wings, gills, ancestor. Sea wing. So now I have to think, how did sea wing split up? Or more like, how Instead of being like da 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 da, it's more kind of like also this, two full wings deals ancestor. So you could have like a weird mudwing thing that held its breath, and that's also where things could have come from. None of these guys have gills, so somewhere this thing loses gills, but also sea wings are still there. So it's like, what the freak? Two, okay. I'm gonna say, does it split off from sea wing though? Or is it more like, I mean, that's kind of the same thing, they're kind of synonymous, but it's like that. Because they all have these hard scales from being fishy. I at least say the mudwings, definitely they're more aquatic, but also these leaf wings, they have those ridges on the back, like that. So they're definitely also like an aquatic kind of thing. I'm thinking maybe instead of it being like, I think it has to be like this. And then you get these guys. You know what? Who's to say that this partial gills thing like holds its breath? Like the leaf wings can also probably do like it's kind of retain that trait. Sandwing and icewing scales are very similar, but the plates on the back, on their back, is different. They split off like that. That makes sense to me. Maybe. One of them has scales, one does not. But they're related, definitely. They're very obviously related. The mudwings have those, really does kind of look like gills on the side of their body. Hmm. Hmm. Really making my brain chug. I don't think these things should be able to breed. I'm gonna be real. I just don't think it's possible. Or maybe it is. I don't know, because they're all shaped the same. No, the four-winged things and these other ones aren't related. Like I just don't think they should be able to breed at all. Period. Like it doesn't make sense. But they have the four wings, and that's very different. Oh, okay. Nightwing. Nightwings kind of look like they have gill things. TBH. And they also have the little dots, the little star freckle things. And their spikes kind of look like spines without the fin in between them. Maybe he's what's linked between those. No, wait, I see. You. There's something there that is like this weird rainwing thing. Okay, traits I can say here. Let me zoom in, at least. Something that I've noticed a lot in the... Crap, where am I? How do I move? Oh, hand? Okay. Something for sure is that these leaf wings, they have those little dotted, what are those called? I know goldfish have them. Just the little side dots that nightwings have. So leaf wings are related to nightwings. They also have those spine things. But I think there's some kind of like like hybridization between sea wings and night wings that create leaf wings. Because let me... Sea wing. Sea wing. They have that. I'm also gonna crash out. I'm like... Right now, I'm... Look, they're similar. Look at them. I just know it. There's something. These three are very similar. Okay. Well, sea wing create animal. It split off. These guys still have pretty big spines. And they lose their gills. Here, go back here. Right there. And then... Yeah. 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 Wait. This checks. See the way the scales are? This checks. I'm just saying. Just saying. Also, the mudwing holding breath thing, like, you know how whales hold breath? So it could also be like that, because you can start doing it's like a behavioral thing, not a body thing-ish. Actually, I don't know. No, beetle wings can't be the distant ancestors of rain wings because they have 4 limbs. You can't just get a new limb. You can't make a new limb. The major split between these things are the different limbs. Four wings, partial gills. 4 wings, gills. Maybe I'm understanding this. I'm mixing like family trees with like text. These are like. So you look at how this works. It's like, see, they're different, but they're still in there. So this is like. Four legs, 4 wings. Yeah. Yeah. And then these guys are like the same. Are they? 4 legs, 4 wings. Both gills. Gills. Two wings, gills, ancestor. 4 wings, gills, ancestor. Split off. Because lose wings. Get out of here. 4 wings, no gills. Okay. Because none of these guys have gills. That's why they're kind of like, beep beep, and do that. And they make that guy. Oh yeah, I'm saying like the spikes on the sea wing thing, like this weird ancestral thing. Yeah. So what's like a split trait? So you have something that kind of makes like a sea wing. It kind of just looks like this. Now what splits it? What splits the difference? We need to look for something that these all have in common. And then splits it. I think it's the loss of gills. Like, it's kind of find all in common, and what's the odd one out? So, 2 wings, gills. So now that I found an odd one out, they still exist, so they just stay there like that. And 2 wings, no gills. There's something that becomes 2 wing, no gills. At some point. That's the odd feature out of this. Kind of, because I guess that's how that works. It's like, what makes it split? Lungs. Okay, what makes this split? They all have lungs. There's some music being made. They are treated more like races than different species, but they are different species. Like, that's why they're like that. Because they're all, like... But they're all similar. My brain. Oh, you're talking about the hind legs, like, digitigrade, plantigrade. That's also very true. Oh, that's so true. Oh, you're so right about that. This is Tomodachi Life music. Okay, so... These guys are definitely have some kind of correlation with each other up here. Like that. But Nightwings are like in between. It's like that. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can just do it like this to kind of figure it out. No, that's not, no. I don't think that's how that works. You can't just drop it from there. There's something that separates that thing from these, but they're different. It's like a different creature. They're not the same. Rain. Leaf. Oh, there's a big thing between leaf wings and rain wings, though. Their spines are drastically different. Okay, so there's something that's like a rain wing, kind of. I need like another one. Or wait, maybe it goes like this. Maybe it's like this thing is like that, and it's more like lose the spines. And leafling remain. And then you come from there. And then Rainwing become like you. Oh. Wait, then where are Seawings in this again? You're confusing me, Seawing. Pretty scorching right now, okay. Okay, so dragons used to be very little, and they get big. They get big, we can say that. Also the development of fire. Maybe that's something else we can think of. What things have fire and what do not. And I'm gonna include ice wings and fire because that's just like an altering chemical that's forming that. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. No fire breathing came before fire breathing. So fire breathing is something that they create. Something new. Okay. These little guys split off way before, and I think they just sit like that. Like, that's just how sea wings are. Like, they're just, that's it. And they've been that way forever. And then the pre-sea wings become like these weird little rainwing leafwing things. But then they become like a leafwing thing. Also, these pictures, they aren't necessarily the tribe that we know today. Those will be along the bottom. But these are like the ancestor things. Oh, animus is just magic. I'm gonna write lore about that in my little story thing, but for now I'm just focusing on biological components. So, okay. Rainwings have chemicals. So I think, but these leafwings... These things have fire. Maybe that's also a distinction. Loss of is also fire. These guys all have fire except for rainwings, so there's like this weird fire thing, not quite fire, going on. Where is that picture? This thing creates like this. Leaf. Why is this locked? Get out of here. I need to read a leaf at first. Okay. I'm just ignoring these guys because they're genuinely not relevant right now. They're just over there. Because these came before those. But the beetle wing has been there for a long time. Hmm. I think fire breathing is a very big thing. So there's like these fire guys coming from here. And there's like these weird fire rainwing guys. Not quite. And then I make like rainwing 2. It's like a weird thing, and then he goes here. Does that make sense? Does this check? Does this track? I think it's dumb saying leafwings are related to rainwings, because like they are, but like, and they are how like in this way. It's like that. Come from the same thing. Crap band. How do these, what in the world? I don't know if I'm doing this right at this point. I can at least say this right here. Definitely the gills sing. Well, I can at least say that this thing has a fire-breathing ancestor. This thing has a fire-breathing ancestor. Or what are other traits that it could have inherited, though? Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Maybe I'm just trying to make sense of something that just can't make sense. I don't know. No, the animus, I'm not attributing that to anything biological because that's just magical. Hmm. Again, these things aren't necessarily sea wings, they're like some weird ancestor. We have no idea what these things could look like. Like, this is some weird, like, water-breathing thingies right here. Okay. Like, imagine that this has the same, like, sail thing going on. And the curly horns. Yeah, taxonomy study hall right now. I'm glad someone pointed out the digitigrade plantigrade thing. That's a very good distinction. Well, these things have things in the other tail, like the leafling. This is a good distinction. What did Zeno say about the breath? Yeah. I'm losing my mind. These things have sails. Ignore that they're Mudwing and Nightwing. These things have sails. They have sail thingies. Okay. And this thing also has flat feet. Loki's so confused right now. Okay, so this guy is webbing flat feet guy. This guy has no webbing. It also has critical marks, too. And then he makes, this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Makes this thing. And then this thing comes from that. He comes from here. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh my god. Okay, this weird thing obviously becomes a, like, here, let me find a leaf wing. I don't know where. Is this the copy? Yes, he becomes this, obviously. And, yeah. Right there. It becomes that. So what does this thing come from? It comes from this thing that also splits off into Mudwig right there, and then that starts to become Skywing. And Skywings and Rainwings just look similar because they have closely related like that. Yes. I don't know either. I don't know how it's organized taxonomically either. I don't know. I don't know anything. It's really freaking me out. It's really freaking me out, man. Oh, but these are, like, not Skywings yet. They're not Skywings. Because they're definitely, like, some weird Nightwing thing. Where is it? Did I lose the Nightwing? Okay, no, here's a real Nightwing. Okay, not a real Nightwing, not anymore. Here. And then real Nightwing comes from here. And then this thing. It's like that. Oh, this actually looks like a lineage, sort of. Is it worth noting that an arthropod's gills and wings are derived from the same structure? Yeah, no, these things right here, these are extinct species. Like, they're not... This isn't a rainwing and this isn't a leafwing. They're not. Now, these right here are sandwing and icewing, but I'm trying to, like, get down there. No, but mudwings, they don't have, like, the... This not the... The gills doesn't come from for holding breath. That's, like... I feel like that would mean these two are closer related because they just have bigger lungs. Or, like, a skywing-ish thing. I'm losing my marbles. Yeah, that's what kind of happens here. What are you covering up? These are similar. They have a guy. Nightwing and Mudwing look similar as well. But I think this came from Nightwing. So let me put a Mudwing looking thing next to that Nightwing. Where's my knight? Where is it? Is it? I want that. I want that right there. Oh, it's him. Him. Okay. Get down here. D like that. For sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. Oh, it's okay. I lost my train of thought. Okay. This definitely looks like Nightwing. Where's that Nightwing? I need a Nightwing. I need a Nightwing. I need a Nightwing. Okay. You will work. Will work, my friend. Okay. This came from that right there. Straight horns, got the thing right there. Yep. And then this Mudwing is similar to this Nightwing thing. Okay. Similar in scales. And they have the flat feet going on. So there's like a Nightwing Mudwing thing that emerges. Let me get him out of the folder. He's confusing me. It is a Nightwing Mudwing thing. This thing comes from that weird thing. There's this thing that's like a Nightwing Mudwing hybrid. Why is this loading in like a telegram? Hello? Okay. Yeah, whales are more closely related. Yeah, because they're that. So this kind of looks like, I don't know. Why is Skywing there? Where is he from? Where are you from, Skywing? I don't understand what I'm looking at. I don't know why I put that there like that. Okay, you get out of here. There is definitely some weird Skywing thing that comes from there. And it goes there. What is this random Mudwing doing over here? This isn't about you. Okay. Holy crap! Holy crap, Lois, I can't do this. I'm at my limit, Lois. Where is that ceiling at the top? So here's this thing. This is between no fire breathing and fire breathing. Okay? Fire breathing and no fire breathing. And then we start splitting up into like this weird thing. I need to be doing this by, like, traits instead. I guess. I don't know. I get a Timu thing, hello? Maybe there is no chunky guy. This guy's like chunky chomp. Maybe I should be going from the ground up instead. I need to like rethink how I'm doing this. Cause like I think that would be the better way to go. Where is that one thing? Okay. This here, at least. Mud. Yeah. Wrong guy. So how do these things look similar? Can this thing be similar to all of these? What? What do you mean they're supposed to be at the top of the guide? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, Luna also didn't get to see the sea wings. So I guess the split is between fire and not fire. Okay, so there's like this... Maybe I should start over. I think I will. Random Nightwings from? Get out of here. Okay. These guys are over here. Freak! Okay, there's this at least. Yeah, I see it. I just don't understand what you're trying to... Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop streaming. 'Cause I'm getting frustrated.